Now, if you've been following our series, you'll notice that we are genuinely trying to be a help in this country. We love you from the bottom of our heart, and that is why we create these videos. Please like, share, comment, and engage, and let this message get to others. In the end, let's all be a part of making the world a better place. Now, back to today's video. There's a strange thing happening in Nigeria. A young man buys a car worth millions. The neighborhood celebrates. Another young man builds a mansion. The community erupts in applause. A young man sprays money at parties. People call him successful. But nobody asks the question that really matters. Successful at what? Because why shouldn't we want to know how he got said money? Shouldn't that question be an important part of the conversation? Now, I love success and that's what I preach. But not every money story is a success story. Some are crime stories wearing designer clothes. Some are tragedies, mothers of innocent people disguised as achievements. Some are curses dressed like blessings. Nigeria did not become poor because we lack intelligence. Far from it. In fact, Nigerians are among the most creative people on earth. The tragedy is that too many brilliant minds have been diverted from building value to chasing shortcuts. Think about it. The same young man who spends 12 hours learning how to deceive strangers online could have spent those 12 hours learning coding, learning AI, learning sales, filmmaking, engineering, business, building something, creating something, exporting something. Instead, his talent becomes a weapon against itself, a weapon against trust. You see, trust is the invisible currency that makes nations rich. The richest countries in the world are not rich merely because of oil, gold, or technology. They are rich because people trust one another enough to do business with each other. Trust opens bank accounts. Trust attracts investors. Trust creates jobs. Trust builds economies. But when a nation becomes famous for scams, trust begins to die, slaughtered by the ignorance of greed and getting by all means scams, scammers, and criminals. And when trust dies, opportunities die with it. The innocent Nigerian graduate applying for jobs abroad pays the price. The honest entrepreneur pays the price. The genuine businessman pays the price. The entire nation pays the price. A few people make a quick buck here and there, and millions inherit suspicion. That is not success. That is economic sabotage masquerading as success. And let us talk about something nobody likes discussing. Yahoo does not only steal money, it steals ambition. Because after watching fraudsters become celebrities, some young people begin to believe that integrity is for fools. They begin to see hard work as stupidity. Patience becomes weakness. Character becomes irrelevant. And crime becomes a career path. That is how societies decay. Not when criminals exist. Criminals exist everywhere. Societies decay when criminals become role models, when wrong becomes fashionable, when shame changes address, when evil starts receiving standing ovation. And yet, there's another tragedy waiting that we have not looked at. Most Yahoo wealth is temporary. The flashy videos really show the fear, the paranoia, the arrests, the betrayals, the murders of innocent people, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the destroyed futures, because money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy peace. A nation cannot scam its way to greatness. A people cannot defraud their way to prosperity, and a generation cannot shortcut its way to destiny. The future of Nigeria will not be built by those who take value from the world. It will be built by those who create value for the world. I'm talking about the programmer, the entrepreneur, the inventor, the teacher, the engineer, the farmer, the creator, the builder. These are the people who build nations, not the people who merely loot opportunities from others. So let me ask you this: has the Yahoo culture helped Nigeria or harmed Nigeria? And more importantly, how do we make honest success more attractive than fraudulent success? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's have that conversation, because the future of a nation often begins with the values it chooses to celebrate.